How's it going, guys, and welcome back. In this video we're going to be checking out the location of all the collectibles in the Flying Dutchman's graveyard in the Spongebob remake. The first thing we're going to do fairly close to the beginning of the level, just after jumping up these wall jump pillars, we're going to use the cruise missile bobble ability to hit the switch up here. This is going to lower down the level of the goo. Immediately after we do this, backtrack to the first columns we just jumped up and go down the side pathway paying the clam. This will open up the chest, revealing a switch. Hit the switch and then go through the valley of the goo until we get to the end before the time runs out. This way the cage will still be open, where we can find the first of the golden spatulas. Now we need to get back yet again to where these first set of columns are, jump to the top and then continue forwards. We'll get to this area where we can see this second set of columns we can move around. Instead of jumping up these, first we want to go immediately forwards and then drop off the end of this broken ship. And now the goo is lowered down, we'll be able to get to the second of the golden spatulas. Then use the trampoline to get back up to the previous area, then continue forwards through the level until we get to this area. By pressing the switch, it will knock this mast down, and just before exiting to the second region of this level, we're going to find the third of the golden spatulas, which is pretty much unmissable. For this one, continue through the level until we change over to Sandy and swing across multiple of the lasso loops. And then when we get to this half broken down ship, stop and drop immediately below yourself, and there'll be a bit of an alcove, and here we'll be able to find sock number 1.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
For golden spatula number 4, continue through the level as you naturally would, just before we get to the section where the weird contraption with multiple wall jumps is. And look over to the right and we'll see another clam. Pay the clam the shinies. This will unlock a bungee jump immediately in front of it. Bungee jump down to find the golden spatula. And then for golden spatula number 5, just after again this weird contraption wall jump at the top, just before going to the final region of this level, we'll find its golden spatula number 5, which is almost unmissable. Now in this last region is where most of the collectibles are going to be. Cannon number 1 can be found just simply on the first ship we get to over here to the right, so press the switch to activate that. After we've destroyed the first cannon, jump over to the second boat by using the platforms, and then destroy all the power sources, giving electricity to the cannons on the other side. Then we're going to go up to the right hand side and use the bus stop to switch over to Sandy. Now jump over to the first boat, and from here use the lasso to swing all the way across to the upper level of the second boat, destroying the last one of the power sources on the left hand side. Now from here use the other lassos to get to the upper level of the right hand side of the first ship we go to, then switch over to Spongebob and activate the second cannon. Immediately after activating this cannon, use the cruise missile ability from right where we're standing to hit the third cannon, which is in the mast in the middle. Now switch back over to Sandy. After doing this, jump off the back end of the boat and use the trampoline to get to the upper level, and here we'll find golden spatula number 6. Then jump across to the other side, which is the same place the floating platforms would lead you to hit the fourth and final cannon. Now that we're up here using Sandy, we want to swing across these upmost lassos to get to the other side, and then from here we're going to jump down to the right hand side, and just above the bus station we're going to find sock number 2, which we want to fall down onto. Now take the same pathway round as we did the previous time to get back up to where we activated the second and third cannon, and now that we've hit all 4 of the cannons, golden spatula number 7 will have spawned right in front of us. For golden spatula number 8, we're going to fire off all the cannons by hitting the switch, and this will activate the boss fight. Beat the boss to get the final of the golden spatulas. Now the only collectible we're going to be missing is the third and final one of Patrick's socks. For this, while using Sandy, traverse back to the first area here after the boss fight, and then use the lassos to jump across and get the sock we can see here in plain sight. So I hope you did find this video helpful, guys. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we'll see you next time.